Don't Cry For Me by Old Future Fox Gang. This is a special member request by Ferdinand Bardamu. Hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, this is going to be a fun adventure here in interpreting a harp, basically. And we only have 6 strings, so this is going to be, not quite as full and epic, but we can get close. And we'll want to do a special tuning for this, since it is a harp, and those are usually, in a far different tuning than a guitar. But for this, we can work it well with a more or less like an open C minor tuning. And this will be, starting from the low here, we go C, F, C, F sharp, C, F. Okay, it's just basically a big open C minor tuning. And, that's essentially the first chord. And it's going to be a ton of arpeggiating, up and down, because it's harp, that's what they do. And essentially the first thing here, we're going to hit this version of the C minor where we'll be, we'll hit that open low C, and we're going to just want to get as many full notes of this as we can, so all 6 strings, and we're just going to bar the 7 here on, the 5th string down. And that's just how you're going to want to do it. And as far as the effects, get some reverb on there, put a little bit of like delay on there just to kind of fill it out more, kind of get some more notes, some more cheap notes that we can get. Something like that. Alright, and essentially, first of all, we're just going to go right, it's an up strung. Okay, then we're going to come right back down, hit that all the way back down to the 7 on the first string here. Then we're going to scale up now, and as we're scaling this up, we're going to want to just, up and down strum all the strings as we're scaling up. So, we'll do an up strum when we hit the 9 on the first string now. Okay. Then come up to 10 with the down strum, and we're just keeping all those 7s on here with the open low 6th string here. Up to 12. We'll up strum there. Back down to the 10 with the down strum. And then we'll just come off to the 7 on the first string, but then we're going to add the 10 on the 2nd string here. So essentially we went. Alright, and at this point, we're going to do this really quick arpeggiated picking. And it's basically going to be the 7 on the first string, 10 on the 2nd string, and the 7 on the 3rd string. And we're just going to go right. Okay, it's like kind of like a banjo roll, basically. It's just a matter of getting it up to tempo. And you can mix in, some of the lower notes with that. Okay, just really trying to fill out that big rolling arpeggiation there. And that just cranks out, a good dozen times. The next section, there's essentially 3 sections of the song that just kind of loop. And that was the first, and now the second one, we just kind of come back to our C minor shape again, and this time we're going to just slowly pick down through it. Alright, and then we'll scale up again with our 9, 10, 12. And then we're going to jam up real high here, and do a quick pull off basically on the first string, 19, 17, 15. Okay, then we'll hit a 17 on the 2nd string here, and land on the 16 of the third string. All right, and from this point, we're going to shift to basically the next chord, where it just switches to a F minor now. And for that, it'll be easy with this tuning we have, because all we have to do is hit the 5th string all the way up to the 1st, just open. Okay, and we get our F minor chord there. And with this, we're basically going to just try to get as many voicings of this F minor as we can. You know, the harp can just kind of cruise through all the strings and get all it needs, but since we just have the 6, you know, we're just going to have to, you know, jump in on some voicings of that F minor where we can hit it open just like we did. And we can add, say, like the 12s on the 1st through 3rd string here, just to get that next octave in there. And then we can even come up really high with it, where we add the, let's see, 19 on the 1st string, and the 20 on the 2nd string, and the 21 on the 3rd string. So if you got a lot of frets, it'll help. Because we just really need to get as many voicings of that F minor as we can get. And we're just going right down and up, you know, up strumming, down strumming through all these. And you can bounce around between the voicings, you know, just kind of lift off and then come back to the 12s, up to the 20, 21, 20, 19. Just playing around, cruising through that, you know, arpeggiations of that F minor just for a good while there. Hanging out in that F minor, and then essentially, like I said, the whole thing just loops again. So you go through that 1st section, 2nd section, 3rd section again. So thanks a lot, Ferdinand. This was a lot of fun to do, and everybody else, check out the song. Really cool song, and we'll see you next time. Later.